On YouTube, we got something new for you guys today, Lucha Reacts. We got a...
Today what we got is a Rhino, downtown Rhino 250 that we're going to unload and put together today for your pleasure. So, let's get on with this, shall we? Hey, what's happening, guys?
Okay, we got to go ahead and get the tires and everything off and get it ready to get off this metal frame on the bottom. So while we do that, we're just going to go ahead and pause it for a second and get back to you guys in 1 second, alright? What you think, Luch?
Always on my knees. Every time you see me, I'm always on my knees. This thing comes tied together with high quality twisty straps that hold everything together, including the square tires. So what you got to do is untie everything. So after you get everything untied, dispose of it properly, and then we can get on to unloading. These are your Chinese square tires, people. They come stuck on your Tao Rhino 250. These are not made in America. You can see how good these will work down the trail. All right, let's get on with it, shall we? Here I've untied the front end. Here we have a box. Apparently it contains a Tao. I think that's from Star Wars. One of those little creatures that they rode on the ice planet. Okay? So you get a free Tao with every Rhino 250, people. Added bonus right here. Okay? Check it out.
I think that's the battery, Luch.
What?
I think that's the battery.
Alright, so we've named our battery Tao, because we like Star Wars, people. Just for laughs, let's see what our new Tao looks like. Shall we? Dorito, you were wrong. This only has a little bit to do with the battery. Here's the battery acid. We also have an informative CD. Make sure you put it in some kind of CD player and listen to it. More parts. Parts everywhere. Everywhere there's parts. And look, even the tool bag. All the tools you need to keep your Tao performing at its optimal performance, people. You want it to last a lifetime, don't you? And with these little babies, it surely will. Let's put them where they belong, okay? Right there! That way they go with you everywhere. And I mean everywhere.
What else is in there, Luch?
Everything else that you need to make this thing right. Hardware. Even an air gauge for your tires so you get the pressure just right, people.
We also got your little Tao in here, Luch.
There's a battery in here! Look at that, Rhino! That's where the battery is. We'll look at that a little bit later. We've taken the liberty of unboxing this beast and putting it on a very secure pedestal so we don't get hurt for the rest of our assembly. Make sure you do this at home too, kids. What we're going to do is show you just here in the front while Dorito goes ahead and puts the rest of the stuff in the back together just so you can get an idea of what's going on here. So let's carry on with this, shall we? What we got to do now that we got this unboxed is first hook up our shock. You take the bolt out that was previously installed in the hole. Now you want to put that bolt back in the same hole when you put your shock on. Just line up the hole and stick your bolt right in. Just like such. Now, here at Dorito and the Lucha, we like to be safe. Safety conscious is what we say here. So, although this is a nylon lock nut, we still like to put a little bit of Permatex Loctite on here. Now, this is blue Loctite, people, not that red stuff that never comes apart. The blue stuff, though, that easily comes apart, but still stays strong. We just put a little drop on there just for safety purposes. Then we go ahead, install the nut, and we'll tighten as necessary. Now that's tight, we can move on to our steering. So we take our tie rod in and place it in the hole provided.
And Luch, was there also a lock washer for the front here as well?
You know, Dorito, this is all safety conscious. Like I said, we have a lock washer for the bottom and a castle nut. So this thing is not going to come apart on you. This we do not need Loctite for because it is held secure by a castle nut. So, put that in there and we tighten that down tight enough to line up the hole in the nut. Once that's lined up, we can take. Now after you get your cotter pin all clipped off and clean, then you can move on to the next step. That's to put the tires on and bolt them down. Okay, once you get your wheels on, you got to tighten those nuts. How you doing with those nuts, Dorito?
These nuts?
Yeah, those nuts!
What do I do with these?
Well! What you do with those cotter pins is stick them in the hole, bend them over, and clip them off so they stay on tight. Can you do that, Dorito?
Got it.
All right. I'll go ahead and finish the front end. We stick the brake, the whole assembly, and we slide it onto the axle shaft. Now there's a little groove that sits in here that has to be tucked in to hold it straight. See, now it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, everything else looks good on here, so we'll take the wheel and slide it on. Just give it a little wiggle. Alright, once we've got the wheels and brake assembly installed, we can go ahead and put on the washer and that nut.
That nut?
That nut.
These nuts.
I've only got one.
We'll talk about that one later.
Anyways, people, back, focus here now. Focus, Dorito. Okay, you get your nut on.
That nut.
The only nut I got.
Like I said.
Get it secure. And then you just tighten it a little bit. You're spinning the wheel. Just snug the bolt down, the nut down. Snug your nut down.
That nut?
This nut. Until you can get it lined up for the cotter pin. Hold it steady there, Dorito.
Okay. There you go.
That looks about right. Alright. Once you get your cotter pin installed, everything's secure, you take your dust cover and cover up everything on the front. Okay, this is very important. People will get dust out of your bearings, causing premature wear. Nobody wants premature anything. So, that's how the front is supposed to look. Now here in the back we got Dorito installing the rear tire. But let me tell you, now would probably be a good time to tell you that these tires are directional, people. They only go on one way. So they're like little arrows, see? The tread on the tire points to the front, not the back. So make sure you put those on right, otherwise you may be driving forward in reverse. So let's check out here Doritos, how he's doing over here. What's going on, Dorito?
He's getting the nut tight.
Tight nuts! Everybody likes tight nuts. So, how's that looking? Don't look at the camera, that's my line. Okay, how's it looking now?
Pretty good.
Good, good.
You want to line this up?
Let me line that up for you. Okay, the cotter pin, son. Thank you. Dorito, me and him go back a long ways, people. Okay.
35 years.
Too much information. Now then, there's several ways you can make this hole work, because there's several holes. Now, once you get one lined up, you just kind of work it back and forth until you get it straight. Thanks for your help, Rhino.
No problem.
No problem, he says. Keep me locked in a dungeon. Says no problem. Okay. Little more. Of course, I went too far.
You know, Luch, I just noticed something. The top of your head is changing shape.
It's getting longer. If maybe you just kind of tap it in a little bit. If tap it doesn't work, then I don't know what you're gonna do. But you see, it worked for this one.
Let's get you some needle nose.
I got some, thanks! And now you can put your dust cap on the backside of putting this down on the ground, away from the safety of our stand that we had. Now then, we're going to go on to the handlebars. It comes with these really neat powder-coated looking things that sandwich in between the handlebars and hold them tight. Making them easily adjustable for wherever you want them. Wherever. So you just sandwich it in between the handlebars and screw it down. What do? You screw it till it's tight. Why is that, Dorito?
Because everybody likes a tight screw.
Everybody likes a tight screw. That way, nothing comes apart. We're going to put the handlebars up a little higher because Dorito got long ape-like arms. So he's got this outstretched reach that can reach you from miles away. Talk about reaching out and touching somebody. Wow. Anyways, what are you doing down there, Dorito?
Reaching out and touching myself.
I kind of felt a breeze up my skirt. Hey, let's take a look over here for a second. What's Dorito doing?
Putting on the front bar.
The front bar.
The front bumper.
The front bumper. Bumper bar.
Bumper bar, yes. Rubber bumper, baby bumper.
You learned that in 3rd grade, you know. Now, once you get everything tight and adjusted where you like, you can move on to the next step, putting the back bumper on. Let's do that now, shall we? Well, we've gone ahead and taken the liberty of putting all the plastics on. The side plastics, the front carrier, the rear carrier. Now all of these have specific bolts that come with the kit, people. Please make sure to use the proper bolts in the proper areas. It's pretty self-explanatory. And like I said, we here at Dorito and the Lucha Cabre take it one step further and use that Permatex blue Loctite.
Gonna tighten everything up that way. Just make sure all the belts, all the bolts, they're all the same size in certain spots. You got 2 that are a little longer for the foot peg. You got 2 that are the longest for the outer side. Then the shorter ones are the 4 ones that go on each side. It's the same on each side. They're all Allen heads, and they're a 10mm nut on the other side. Same with the top panel, same with the other stuff. That bolts up underneath. You'll see it's all self-explanatory. Take it away, Lee.
This is pretty much how it's going to look when the thing is completely put together. It's a pretty beautiful piece, isn't it? It looks like it's sturdy and will last a good long time. Actually, it looks pretty fun to drive. I think what we're going to do now is give it its test start. Okay, there's a couple things you need to do before you start this. You got to make sure, oh, by the way, people, it comes pre-oiled too, so you don't have to worry about putting oil in it. Just check the oil and make sure it's all up to snuff. Okay, so let's mount this beast.
Now that's just the braking oil. You only want to do that the first couple runs, and you want to drain that out and put in some good oil, because that's actually also an oil that's shipped over when they ship it from overseas to keep anything from rusting up or any crap to get up in there. So you want to run the motor with that. That's what I did with my daughter's Jeep. Going to do the same thing with this. Did the same thing with the Trailmaster. Run it a little bit, then you're going to drain the oil out. Then you're going to want to put it in synthetic oil. That's what I'm putting.
But that's for another episode. That's at a later date. Right now, we're going to get our kicks out on Route 66, people. So, what you got to do first is you have a key. Got to turn the key to the on position. Very important, people. Now, this thing won't start unless you're standing on the rear brake. So, put your foot down on the rear brake, and you have a choke mechanism here. Depending on your climate, depends on the choke setting you'll want to put it on. But make sure that the choke is set properly, and then hit the gas. Starts right up. Your throttle's here on your right side. And I hear these things are a little cold-blooded, so you may need to let it warm up for a little bit. Warmed up, we're gonna get Dorito on this thing to give it its first test drive. So let us get this outside and we'll show you what this beast can do, okay? Remember, people, safety first. Always wear your helmet, because the coconut that you save may be Doritos.
So we go ahead and ran it, took it for it, got it a little willy. It's pretty cool.
Really cool. This thing has a lot of power to it. Careful on it, kids. While we're at it, I'd like to send a shout out to some new subscribers. We got Eric Mullins out there. We got Making Tracks, Angel Austins, and BRC Boards. Thanks for subscribing, and we're going to send some love out to those who subscribe in the future.
You rock.
You guys do rock. Thanks for subscribing. And speaking of the future, what we got over here in the future episodes is our Yerf dog over here, our little red Yerf dog. We're going to have Dorito over here yanking the engine out. We've already got some new power plant to go inside of it, so that's going to be a future episode. And let's not forget our chopper. Even in future episodes, we're going to take this chopper and redo that. Maybe we'll have a subscriber contest for the color or something. But stay tuned for more fun stuff from Dorito and the Lucha Cabre.
Thanks for watching, guys. Go ahead. Don't forget to smash and subscribe that like button. Go ahead and comment. Let us know what you want. Let us know about all this stuff.
We want to hear from you.
All right. Thanks for watching. Don't
Rock
forget,
on!
smash that button.